Orthopedic Center of Illinois Sports Desk.
It's Friday night, and that means high school hoops. We did have a few cancellations with the snow in central Illinois today, but most of the games going on tonight without any postponement. So let's start tonight with the Bullets over at Williamsville. First up, it's the Bullets. They host, coming off a 13-game win streak, and now they got West Hancock and the Titans as the visitor. Talk about a connection. Schofler to Salling, nice pass to lead on the drive. Once again, Schofler to Salling, corner three, he knocks it down. And I promise, different play. Schofler to Braden Salling, corner three, that's money. This duo was cooking. Lewis Siegfried with something to say, pull up of three of his very own, pure. Then he works down low. It's going to be Cooper Knowles, and he draws the tough and one. But Schofler, he's going to come back here with another assist. This time, Carson Doran, another triple from the corner. He buries it. In Williamsville, they remain undefeated, taking down the Titans. Final score 68-60. Now down the road to Rochester, the Rockets welcoming Eisenhower to town for a Friday night conference game. Rockets strike first in the second half. Kick to the perimeter. Kai Bruce, the junior guard, he drills it. Panthers now big 2-4. Marcus Page, a problem all night. He draws the and one. Later, it's Tyshawn Clemens, jumps the Rocket pass, and he goes coast to coast in transition, finishing nice and easy at the cup. Rockets trying to hang in there. It's Jack Melton. That'll do, and one for the senior. But Clemens, he will be back, strong drive, and he draws the foul. Quite a few and ones tonight, but he'd also add a buzzer beater. Clemens, he drills it right there to end the third as the Panthers, they roll on the road. Final 70-57. We now head east towards Moreau 4. The Trojans home tonight as they welcome Tolono Unity. Zane Giles, he's going to get things going here for the Trojans. Finds Mitch Williams driving, slams on the brakes, and he's going to drill the open mid-range jumper. Later, it's going to be Kenny Morris. He's going to look for an opening. Screen here for Munjoy. That's going to give him that opening. Rises up from beyond the line and drills the three. That's money. Ian Reed for the Trojans now in transition. He gets the fed down low to Munjoy. A nice easy two yet again. The Rockets, though, Dane Eisenmenger, he's going to work to the post, spin, gets the room he needs, finishing off with a nice post move. Tolono Unity, they grab the road win at Moreau Forsyth. Final score 60-41. In our final game of the night, Warrensburg Latham on the road against St. Teresa. Cardinals looking to end a three-game losing streak. Thomas Herman for the Bulldogs, surveying for a lane, finds nothing and loses the ball. Cardinals in transition. Nathan Sutton to Caden Gardner. Nice bounce to Alex Harden for two. Same order on this play. We've got 12-1 and to 24. Harden, he misses the first, but he gets the next one to go. Finishing off a nice Cardinal possession and one. Now, Kyrie Hart, not much to work with for St. Teresa, but he steps back and hits the tough shot. We haven't yet received a final score from this one just yet, but we'll update you on that result when we can. And we finish off sports tonight recognizing a few local coaches that received IHSA State Coaches of the Year recognition. First, Lincoln Girls Basketball, Taylor Rower, Rochester Boys Soccer, Chad Kutcher, Jacksonville Dances, Tiffany Hicks, and SHG Girls Golf, Bob Ralph. All recognized this week as Coaches of the Year. Congratulations to each of these coaches. But for now, that does it for sports. I'm Sammy St. Jean.
Orthopedic Center of Illinois Sports Desk.
Hey everybody, it's Carson Gordy here at the State Farm Center, and Illinois basketball was one of the hottest teams in the country. But during this early 11 o'clock game against USC Trojans, it just wasn't their day.
I told my wife after pregame breakfast this morning, I said, ugh. So my gut doesn't lie very often. My gut is it's damn near 100%.
Star point guard Kasparis Yakachonis was out of the game with a left forearm injury. But Illinois was still 13-point favorites over the Trojans. But USC was able to dominate the paint and get easy layups and dunks near the basket. Illinois looked like they turned the tide, taking the lead at halftime thanks to Dre Gibbs Longhorn and Trey White finishing underneath. But in the second half, USC took control, continuing to finish near the rim and frustrating Underwood and that Illinois home crowd. The Trojans would win 82-72 and snap a two-game losing streak amid those fires back in Los Angeles.
And LA has affected us. We have 3 staff members that their families have been, evacuated. My guys are looking forward to getting back, and a couple of our, one of our local players, his family's, very concerned because it's getting closer to where they live. And
after a 5-game winning streak, it seemed like Illinois was going to shoot up the rankings, but this loss to USC may halt that momentum. And the hits just kept on coming on Saturday. This Illinois fan had a chance to win a brand new John Deere mower if he just sunk a full court putt.
You don't have to be quiet for this punt. It could be.
And he missed by an inch. And after each game, Brad Underwood usually enjoys a bag of media room popcorn. But after a tough loss, he left it at the stadium. But don't worry, it didn't go to waste. I took it instead. On to Indiana on Tuesday for a bounce-back game. And there was plenty of good high school basketball games on Saturday. Tolono Unity taking on Fieldcrest at the St. Joseph tournament. Fieldcrest playing well early on, splashing a three-point shot. Then putting the Rockets on ice skates down low and manufacturing some easy buckets. But the Rocket offense was too good. Two-way star Trey Hogard, nothing but net, three-point shot. Then getting some reinforcements from his teammates. Rockets hang on to a strong 77-68 win. The Centennial Chargers facing Glenwood, who just beat Mount Zion. It was a back-and-forth affair, with the Chargers hitting from deep, but Glenwood having an answer for each bucket. A little post-action helped Centennial take control, but Glenwood hanging around with some deep shots. But the Chargers would survive with a 59-52 victory. I'm Carson Gordy. Have a great night.
Phoenix Center of Illinois Sports Desk.
While these January temperatures continue to be frigid, basketball in Central Illinois is starting to heat up. In Eastern Illinois, women's basketball off to a hot start, and they're currently projected to make the NCAA tournament as a 16 seed. It would be their first March Madness since 1988, and only the second time ever in school history that they would have made it. In Illinois women's basketball dealing with some key injuries, Micaiah Cook and Gretchen Dolan, who combined for 20 points per game, are both out for the season. But despite only playing 6 players, they were able to knock off the number 23 Iowa Hawkeyes last week. Projected to be a 10 seed, it would be just their second NCAA tournament since 2003.
It's just, it's been a rough few weeks. I'm not going to sit here and say it's been tough. Everything, you so many emotions of it all. You feel for your kids, you feel for the kids dealing with injuries, you feel for your team. But at the end of the day, I got to continue to lead, so I got to continue to process all that. And when this group is just so special.
And the men's team got punched in the mouth on Saturday, losing to the USC Trojans despite being a 13-point favorite. Illinois, they were without star point guard Kaspers Yakachonis, who's dealing with a left forearm injury. It's unclear when he's going to return.
There's swelling in it, so it'll be one of those situations that we're not going to put him out there where he can not be his best.
But Illinois, they want him back. And this week, they got tough road trips going to Indiana and Michigan State. Illinois is currently 5th place in the Big Ten and behind undefeated Michigan and Michigan State. Those losses cannot pile up if you still want to win the Big Ten.
This is a team that really thrives on next man up. I love playing with Kaspers, but we have to be able to produce and be able to play as a unit when Kaspers is out.
But according to ESPN matchup predictor Illinois, they're still projected to finish 15-5 in Big Ten Conference play. That would be their best finish since 2021. And Illinois football still on a heater. It was just announced that starting right tackle Melvin Priestley will be returning next season. For many programs, they lose a ton of starters who transfer to different schools. But not for Illinois. They're returning 18 out of 22 starters and say hello to being a preseason dark horse to make the college football playoff.
Nobody that we were surprised with. This group really sticks together. They play together. They understand it. We understand what's going on in college football, but it's the joy of the time that we have together and also the things we can achieve.
And check out our website, Fox Illinois News Channel 20, and get a breakdown of high school basketball in Central Illinois. We'll have the standings updated for Central Illinois conferences and which teams are starting to separate themselves from the pack. I'm Carson Gordy. Have a great night. Thank you for watching, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Be sure to watch more videos from Fox Illinois.